Good morning, everyone. It is Monday. That's Ask Me Anything Monday. That means we're here on IG. Ask me anything. You bring the questions. I'll bring the answers. 3 p.m. on Clubhouse. We'll run the same thing. So join me. Joe, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Love to catch up when we're in New York. Great to see you on there. Adam, good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. Let's get the questions throwing. Jakey bakey. Loaded up in there. Kevin, good to see you. Devin, Dave, good to see you. Ask me anything. Let's see who wants to question. Let's make it happen. Hey, Zeus, I see you there, my friend. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's pin it up. That's Richard. Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Got a question for me? No? All right. We're off to the races here. Here we go, Nikki. Good to have you back. Let's get some questions going. Joe is first up. Hey, brother, headed back to New York City anytime soon. Let's catch up on my friend. Yes, I will be back in New York for sure. Hopefully our office will open back up at the Hudson Yards. How did you celebrate Mother's Day? Well, I started my Mother's Day early, visited with my mom, and then we got a place at the Montage, spent the day with the family. At the Montage, we sat by the pool with Larry David, believe it or not, which was awesome. And then we went out to dinner and then woke up the next morning and had brunch from friends at the Montage. And then I took my wife on a shopping spree. And we then had dinner as a family as well. Early dinner. We're getting old. But beyond that, beautiful day, beautiful moms everywhere. It was wonderful. It seemed like everyone had a really good Mother's Day. What's the best lesson your mom ever taught you? To be grateful. I think best lesson she ever taught me is to be thankful, make sure I had the right mindset, heart set, all with gratitude, the ability to look as my glass is overflowing, even in the world of not enough. Best lesson ever. Still with me today. So look in there. It was great. All right. What's the most valuable lesson your mother taught you? Hey, you guys are on the same page. Gratitude. That was easy. Let's see here. What are they looking forward to the most for summer 2021? Traveling. Right? Obviously I travel 200 days a year. Haven't been able to travel because of COVID. Starting to open up. I'm just looking forward to traveling with my family, my wife, just having an amazing time. Looking forward to seeing and learning through travel, which is one of my favorite things. Go. How did Miles at yesterday? Not sure what that means. How did Miles at yesterday? Miles was awesome. Celebrated his Mother's Day and got to play in his football game. Only had 2 touchdowns this week, but they won nonetheless. He is all fired up, and we got baseball in this weekend, football in this weekend. We're almost back to normal. It's amazing. If you have any difficulties in the conversation with your brothers, like conflict or problem, would you like to get your mom involved? No, I don't, unless my mom was involved. I think appreciating where my siblings are and appreciating the likeness that we have and also the differences and understanding there's a lot of snapshots and a lot of baggage between siblings. But I don't think it would assist to get a third party involved unless they and somehow are part of the discussion or can heal. But nope, I won't add any more people than necessary into siblings issues. Ask me anything Monday. You can ask me anything. If you want my values or my 5 daily practices or my book, david@dmeltzer.com. I will send you my ebook, my audio book, or I'll sign a book, ship it to you, and pay for shipping. david@dmeltzer.com. If you want to join my text community and haven't already, 949-298-2905. What's your favorite dish your mom makes? Oh my goodness, she's such an amazing cook. Probably rack of lamb. She's amazing. Do you think narcissist friendship should end? It depends. How bad they're bleeding you. You can either allow them to fall away from you, which is quite easy this day considering all the noise, or you can fire them from your life. But just determined upon. Matzo ball soup. There you go, Jakey. Yep, she's another great one for you. If she want to involve, what would you like to discover to her? If your mom wants to get involved, then ask her how she wants to heal and what her plan is to help get that back together. Saw the movie Think and Grow Rich. Why don't you promote it? I will promote it. I am in the movie Think and Grow Rich, The Legacy. Check it out. I loved it. I love being in it. I love the people in it. My favorite book, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. So very good. All right. How can you help others escape the world of not enough? Well, I think giving them 5 daily practices to utilize, moving from a victim world of everything happening to you into the world of everything happening through you. No more why me, only try me in my world. And I have 5 daily practices for you in order to incorporate those. Email me, david@dmeltzer.com. I can help you move from the world of not enough to the world of more than enough of everything for everyone. Nick, thank you. I'll put this back up. I think it got unpinned somehow. All righty. Go ahead, david@dmeltzer.com. Next question. Is the restaurant business worth scaling right now? Well, it depends on, number one, the timing and risk tolerance you have. 2, it depends on the type of restaurant, the location of restaurant, the cost of operations, so many variables that are involved, whether or not to scale your restaurant right now, whether you're using ghost kitchens or big weighted staffs. It's just determined upon, and I would get a mentor. There's some great people out there. I'm happy to mentor you and make introductions to those as well. Sean Waltick, the digital hospitality group, can give you some great ideas on how to scale your restaurant at this time, but know your risk, timing and risk tolerance, and you can determine whether or not to scale business. Ask Me Anything Monday, resetting the room. We do this on IG every Monday at 8 a.m. and also on Clubhouse at 3 p.m. So you can join us there for Ask Me Anything. If I don't get to your questions, just ask me anything. You bring the questions, I'll bring the answers. What would you be doing right now if there were no social media? I'd be on the road speaking, going to meetings, doing what I used to do when there was no social media, asking people for help in person, on the phone, via email, and traditional media. I would be in those 4 realms asking, do you know anybody that can help me, using my time efficiently, effectively with statistical success, using the power of 64. If you want that on the power of 64, email me what that is, david@dmeltzer.com. I will send you my ebook, my audio book. I will sign a book, ship it to you, and pay for shipping. The power of 64 is what I would utilize, asking for help in person, on the phone, and via email and traditional media if there was no social media. I still do that, by the way, even though there is social media. It does not encompass everything that I do. What is your favorite part about your private coaching group? Learning. Oh my gosh, I know exactly the pulse of the day, the pulse of the week. Have the incredible members of the private coaching group. We network, we help each other, changing lives. The confirmation part of, people confirming how valuable that is. Once again, thoughts on cryptocurrency. Know your timing and risk tolerance. Know the market makers, and the buy and sell side. Go ahead, email me if you're interested and like to know. It is Ask Me Anything Monday. You could ask me anything. I am here. Let's see if anybody wants to join as well to ask me questions. David@dmeltzer.com. Get the 5 daily practices in my book, ebook, audiobook, or the ship to book in print. Me sign it for you and pay for shipping. Maybe I'll sign it for you. Can I submit the application to my dream career at Girls Inc? Yes, absolutely. Is it a good time to buy a new home in California? Determine upon your timing and risk tolerance, where you're buying it, what price range you're buying it in. All of those are determined. Feel free to reach out to me, david@dmeltzer.com. I'll help you find the market makers, and the buy and sell side according and aligned with your risk tolerance and your timing. Who was your idol growing up? Idol growing up in football was Warren Moon. Baseball, Tony Gwynn. Idol, Einstein in academics. What is my favorite book? Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. By the way, I'm in the movie, and I'm supposed to promote the movie Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I'm in the movie Think and Grow Rich, The Legacy. Check it out. top 3 books on mindset and perspective. Course in Miracles, number 1. 2 would be Power of Intention by Wayne Dyer. 3 would be Karma by the Sadhguru. Those are my 3 favorites at this time. Definitely recommend to join my private group. Yes, I recommend it. Reach out to me, david@dmeltzer.com. david@dmeltzer.com. Greatest lesson you've learned this weekend. How blessed I am. No matter how blessed I think I am, I always feel like I'm underestimating how blessed I am. I have the most extraordinary wife, mom, family, life, health, wealth, happiness, and I am clearing the interference between what I already am. I am health, I am wealth, I am happiness. Wayne Dyer, number 1, Course in Miracles, number 2, and Karma by the Sadhguru, number 3. So Rachel's asking for a repeat on those 3 books. Go ahead and email me if you want that as well. Here we go. What training on this week? That's a good question. Why don't you answer that for me? It's in the calendar. I think it's closing a deal. That's I think we're doing a training on closing the deal. Last week's training was go, no go plan. So go ahead and reach out to me if you want to go, no go plan. Bob Proctor is a mentor of mine, friend, mentor, unbelievable guy. Yes, Bob Proctor is one of the best ever. And he's so generous as well. Biggest donor to our charity. How to close the deal. Look at that. I knew it. I just was trying to confirm with Colleen if she knew it. It's in the calendar, though. How to close the deal is this Friday. And last Friday was go, no go plan. Just email me, david@dmeltzer.com. I'll give you the exercises, guides, my books, all there for free. No cost. Don't worry. I'll pay for shipping. We'll get it to you. Keep it rolling. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. As you can see, you can ask me anything. I'll bring the answers. 3 p.m. today on Clubhouse. We'll do the same thing in case I didn't get to you. What's the most important thing you have learned about your fitness routine? Consistency. It's much better to be 7 days a week consistent on your health, a minimum of an hour a day, varying what you do, whether it's jumping rope, rowing, running, elliptical or bike, all the different combinations of stretching, yoga, weights. You got to do something a minimum of an hour a day. Change your life 7 days a week. Feel your body. If certain parts of you are sore, use another part. Allow things to recover. Recovery is as important as to your health as anything else. So just making sure that you're on that. All right. Montage was awesome. Thank you. Here we go. From my team, how do you resolve conflict with people that try to drag it out? That's an amazing question. People, if they're not resolved, they'll drag out conflict. So you have to help them resolve it. You can't do anything other than try to understand, appreciate, and try to help them resolve it for themselves. You can't do anything with that conflict. You can just have and pray for their happiness and try to resolve it, but there's nothing you can do because they're in control of their mindset, their heart set, and what they do. Usually they're projecting something that they did if they can't let it go. And it's a variance in degrees, but if it's somebody that's feeding you, then feed it. If it's somebody that's bleeding you, then let it fall away. Where are you from, sir? I am from my mommy. I learned that on Mother's Day. No, I'm in California, born in Akron, Ohio, Southern California. Glad to see you, sir. All right, keep them coming. Great questions. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. You ask the questions, I'll bring the answers. When did you know your niche, or was it an evolving discovery? I think my niche is always an evolving discovery. And if you keep your blinders open, not closed, you'll discover more and more opportunity and more options. Leaning into the enjoyment of the consistent, persistent pursuit of my potential has allowed me to keep on finding more and more niches. The more and better that I do, the more time and opportunity I have, and so will you. That's why you lean into what is feeding you. You lean in because the legs feed the lion. The legs feed the lion. If you take care of those legs, you'll be able to feed yourself more and more and more. So lean into what's doing well for you. Niche is an evolving discovery. That's right, Jakey Bakey. In his 20s, he already knows that. What a valuable lesson that is. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. I'll be here 3 p.m. Pacific time on Clubhouse, as well as every Monday here. Training is how to close the deal this Friday. Email me if you're not registered, david@dmeltzer.com. We have over 43,000 people registered for free trainings on Friday. Everything's available though on the Playbook. That's my podcast, one of the top in the world, the Playbook. Download it, like it, share it. The Playbook, Spotify, Google, iTunes, everywhere. Featured all the trainings. Christina loves it. Thank you. I see you there. Shout out to beautiful woman. Christina's killing it. All right, the Playbook. Check it out. What's the most challenging deal you've ever closed? Entrepreneurs, the elevator pitch. Oh my gosh, the egos in that deal. You had the Piper Jaffray guys. You had the producer of Undercover Boss. You had the producer of the Osbournes. You had entrepreneur and their executives, and then you had investors and their money. You had all these people, all these egos. Everybody wanted credit. All I wanted to do was make the show. Right. All I wanted to do was make the show, to be able to provide insight and value. And 6 seasons later, there it is. And I got to move on to my own shows, 2-Minute Drill on Bloomberg TV, Amazon Prime Video, and now launching my second one with them, Office Hours. We're filming in July. We'll film July 12th week. Office Hours, June, season 2 of 2-Minute Drill, starring the great Jason Waller from the Undercover podcast, Underdog podcast, True Underdog podcast, Undercover Boss. I'm getting caught on my different variances there. So many things going on. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. Let's keep the questions coming. We're plowing through these. Thank you so much for asking. What is something that you keep hearing a no for? Ooh, I don't know. What I keep hearing, for me, I can't keep hearing a no. So I think, on the need to be offended, maybe I'm just getting the same results, just getting a tiny, tiny bit better since it's so quantum in my being. Jason Waller, the True Underdog podcast, my man, he's amazing. Power Home Solar, fun summer comings. Yes, so I think the need to be offended, it keeps coming up to me. How much time do you think one should spend relaxing life when building a business or brand? I think you should spend time every day. I don't know how much time that is for you, but for me, I spend every day time vacationing every day. What are your thoughts on Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V's friends at NFT Project? He's doing his best, right? Gary is a tremendous, unbelievable entrepreneur, and he's learning his lessons, and he'll find a way to be successful with everything he does. That's what he is, and that's how he does it. What's the odds of one becoming rich? Rich is determined upon your mindset, heart set, and conscious continuum. So the odds are 100% if you follow my 5 daily practices. If you follow my 5 daily practices, which I'll send you, you will be rich. I promise. Mindset, heart set, and conscious continuum. 5 daily practices. Know your what, your who, your how, your now, and your why. David@dmeltzer.com. Join my text community, 949-298-2905. 949-298-2905. It's easy. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. We're here answering questions. Ask me anything on Monday. I'll bring the answer. We are all rich. That's right. We are healthy, wealthy, and happy. What are we doing to interfere with it? I use my 5 daily practices to shift the paradigm of perspective, to clear the interference and allow you. Oh my goodness. Look at our friend Man Miko. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how we doing?
Good. How are we doing?
Good. Sorry, man, I got the kids, but
Oh, I love it, man. Just ask me a question.
yeah, basically I was the one who asked you about the restaurant industry, wanted to know if my business was worth scaling at the moment. I'm in a bit of a crossroads. We've been surviving COVID, luckily. It's been couple transitions there. We had to eliminate the dine-in and focus primarily on like a curbside. So that brought a whole new avenue of costs and, just kind of completely transformed our business model, plan, operation, everything, but we still provide the same product. But basically I'm at a crossroads right now where I understand I can scale it to where I do have people interested in a product that I provide, but I don't know if at the end of the day they're going to be able to provide the exact same product. Uh, Being that it is, there's such a large margin of error when you deal with food, in my opinion. And no matter the systems and procedures put in place, I hate to leave work and go to work, being that I do have multiple children at home. So
Yeah.
just
Well,
just just where I'm at.
yeah, I think, mentorship is what you need right now. You need, I have a guy who I coach, Sean Walczek. We created Ghost Kitchens. We scaled his business. He had a very, niche barbecue business in Springfield, California, and Spring Valley, California. And he has expanded and grown through the digital hospitality space of understanding how you can scale that. So, without a doubt, you can scale your business. We got to find the capabilities, the skills you have, the knowledge of who and what, and the desire you have to scale that, because you have your personal values of your family, which I understand. I got 4 kids. So let me work with you. Let me make a few introductions, and we'll figure out how best to align your personal experiential giving and receiving values with what you're trying to do. But if you have a good product, we can make it into a donut factory. We don't elevate yourself and separate yourself that
It,
nobody else can do it. You
you,
can
you,
do it.
and honestly, that's where we're at. I've been in this trade for almost 20 years. I'm 32, but I've been doing it since I was 12. You know,
Nice. Yeah,
the
you're an
first,
overnight success, man. Perfect.
yeah,
The 20 years is the perfect mark to start getting 100, 200, 400, 800% of the results. So this is the time. Reach out to me, David at dmeltzer.com.
you know,
We'll,
I,
we'll,
I was actually typing out my email, and you asked me to join this live. That is just awesome. So
you got it, brother.
you'll be hearing from me really soon.
All right,
So
take care of those kids. Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Great. A lot of people, time and risk tolerance. We build a business, and it's time to make it happen. And asking for help's also key. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. That's why we're all here. We're all asking for help. We're all doing the best we can to make money, help people, and have fun. Classic example right there. Let's keep the questions coming. I will be answering more questions at 3 p.m. on Clubhouse, but you can always email me if you want those 5 daily practices. They will help you get your interference removed on your health, your wealth, and your happiness. So it's all there for you. David at dmeltzer.com. Email me, David at dmeltzer.com. You can always text me at 949-298-2905. How can you help develop better patience? All right, patience is a practice. Persistence is a practice. You need to, one, identify what you are impatient about, and then stop, drop, and roll when you are impatient. Those triggers of impatience, of attaching your emotions to an outcome, is one of the most common that happens. We get so impatient because we use time as a variable other than a man-made construct. We use time as a variable thinking that time itself will speed things up, when all it does is slow it down when we attach a time or a limitation onto an outcome, and then we wait for it. No, you need to enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential. Do not put that focus on the outcome. Put it onto the persistent, consistent behavior that's necessary for it to come faster. And remember, have faith that you may not end up where you want to be. You may end up somewhere better. Remember that pain, setbacks, all of the mistakes that you make and failures are just turn signals. They're indicators that you have a better direction to go in, to even a better place. It's the super GPS, faith. It'll not only reroute you when you have a flat tire or miss an exit, but it will take you to a better destination. The super GPS of faith. You got to have it if you're going to be successful and be happy along a pertinent journey that occurs from doing your best. Remember, only 3 things you got to do. 1, do your best. 2, learn something. 3, have fun. Do your best, learn something, have fun. That's the way to do it. Email me. I'll give you 5 daily practices that will help you get what you want, clear the interference between your health, your wealth, and your happiness. What's the best way to manifest? I do a daily, do a prayer out loud, your mind constantly going. I'll see something. The process of having values and utilizing those in daily practices will allow you to manifest. What is manifesting? Manifesting is using the law of the law of gravity to say, I am happy where I'm at. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at the right place at the perfect time. Implementing the law of Goya, get off your ass, Goya, and then allowing the law of attraction to occur from the law of gravity and the law of Goya. In other words, take your nothingness, start imagining what you want, and it'll become a possibility. That's right, a mathematical advantage over nothingness. Become inspired using those 5 daily practices that I have given you, 5 daily practices that you can get for free, david@dmeltzer.com, and then go ahead, that possibility becomes a probability. Then with those practices, we can create strategy, discipline, and awareness that takes your probability and makes it your reality or your perspective. That's how we manifest. Possibilities to probabilities, probabilities to perspective. 5 daily practices. All you got to do is email me, david@dmeltzer.com, or text me to join our community, 949-298-2905. All right, let's keep these questions coming. I will be on Clubhouse at 3 p.m. if I don't get to you today. Come back later on Clubhouse, ask me these questions live. Happy to answer you. How you block out bad energy from affecting you. We all have them around us. Yeah, it's a great chain of feeding. So if I identify someone as bleeding me, I allow them to fall away. I cancel what they say, what they do, and how they behave from my life in varying degrees, depending on the variance of how much they feed me or if they're bleeding me. If they feed me, I will feed them. If they don't, I will let them fall away in varying degrees. If they bleed me, I will fire them from my life. That's right, Jake, 3 p.m. Pacific time, Clubhouse. Ask me anything. Just to reset what we're doing here, it's Ask Me Anything Monday. Every Monday, you can ask me anything. Come on here. You bring the questions, I'll bring the answers. We also have all of this replayed on the playbook. Last week's training is no go plan on how to manage and develop a vision when you're in the sales process. David@dmeltzer.com. How to close the deals this Friday. We have over 43,000 people registered for our training. David@dmeltzer.com. You can check it out on Spotify. It's featured there. The playbook, iTunes, Google Play, everywhere. The playbook. You'll love it. Check it out, david@dmeltzer.com. All righty, here we go. There is something really bad happening in Palestine these days, and the press worldwide been hiding it. It happens all the time. Go ahead and expose it. Go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about. Attract who you need to help you figure out what's going on all over the world. You know your frequency, your spectrum. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. Don't forget, david@dmeltzer.com. Get my book for free, ebook, audio book. I'll mail the book, ship it, send it, sign it for you, pay for shipping. Don't worry. There's something really bad happening. I got that one already. Make sure you find your spectrum and help people. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're just nailing all these questions, by the way. It's amazing how many questions we have. All right, we'll keep them coming. How do you know when it's time to scale? Well, first of all, you got to know your timing and risk tolerance. Kathy Cardenas, I'm going to see you this week with Danica, Patrick, and others. I can't wait to give you a big hug. It's so good to see you on here. The greatest PR person I know, that's Kathy Cardenas. She's here, Jake's mentor. He's like, hey, my big mentor, there she is. Oh, yeah, helping us all the time. She's amazing. Anyway, david@dmeltzer.com. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. Even Kathy's here. Here we go. How are you, David? I'm amazing. How are you? I always find the light, the love, and the lessons. There's only good coming my way. How'd you deal with the guilt of charging money for healing people? There is no guilt in providing more value than what you're asking for. There's no guilt in it. Guilt is an ego-based consciousness. If you give someone $100 and ask 20 back, is there guilt? Kathy says, no way. No way. If I offer Kathy $100 and I say, Kathy, I'll give you $100 if you give me $20 back, I got no guilt. And that's exactly what I do when I heal and when I help. And I tell people everything I do is profitable and guaranteed. That's why I only work month to month. From the smallest to the biggest deals that I do, they're 100% guaranteed. I only work month to month. If you don't like my haircut, take your money back. If you didn't feel like you got more value than I gave to you, then take your money back. It is not about the money. It's about the value. There's a 120 rule that we work from. I need some Monday motivation from Dave. You got it. We are here. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. Clubhouse at 3 p.m., Kathy, if you want to join us there too. What do you recommend to get an income property? Once again, know your risk and your timing and your risk tolerance. Know that. Go find a mentor who sits in the situation in those type of income properties and helps you find the best one aligned with your timing and risk tolerance. Your morning routine for success. I have 2 routines. One starts at 9 p.m. tonight. My tomorrow starts today. So I have an unwinding routine where I put my mind, my body, and soul in the position so I can plateau and grow tomorrow. And then I have a set routine utilizing my 5 daily practices. which I will send to all of you, david@dmeltzer.com for free, or my book, ebook, audiobook, or just sign the book, send it to you, pay for shipping. I send out thousands of books. Thousands of books, not a problem, pay for shipping. 949-298-2905. Text me if you have any confusion at all, david@dmeltzer.com. But we are here. My second routine is an adaptable routine. Adaptable routine says, hey, God's laughing at me because I have a well-developed routine. What should I do? I then go to my adaptable routine, which has my non-negotiables. I have my health, my family, and my calendar in my non-negotiable routine that I make sure I put first. All right, that'll do it. It's been Ask Me Anything Monday. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Incredible. Join me to afternoon if I didn't get to your questions. We're here every Monday for Ask Me Anything Mondays. We got Talk About It Tuesdays, More Good News Wednesdays. We got the week, Phil. I'm here every day, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. on Clubhouse this afternoon. Ask Me Anything. You bring the questions. I'll bring the answers. Training is this Friday, how to close a deal. If you didn't get the go, no-go plan, just email me for my book, ebook, audiobook, signed copy of my book, shipped to you and paid for by me, shipping, david@dmeltzer.com, 949-298-2905. Phenomenal, Rachel, for you being here. Hey, Zeus, Kathy, I can't wait to see you as well. Please, everyone, reach out, but most importantly, remember, be kind to your future self and do good deeds. We'll see you at 3 p.m. on Clubhouse. Thanks.